bark. And I'll leave them out there to do so, and it drives me crazy. But on a side note, we are getting new windows soon, and they're supposed to block out some of the noise. So maybe that'll help. Wouldn't that be cool? And there's Denver. He got a new bed. And it's like a dog couch. He's constantly on our couch, which we wouldn't mind, except for the fact that he destroyed the last couches we had. He like gets in this habit where he like licks the couch, and I almost think it's a nervous habit. Oh, see, there's the dogs barking next door. Anyway, I think it's like a nervous habit because he does this when like we're not home, because even at night he doesn't like the couches normally as bad, or like I had to put him in my room the other day when we had people come look at the windows, and he decided to lick a spot about yay big on our bed, and it went through our comforter, through our sheet, and onto our mattress. So I really think it's just like an anxiety thing. That, and he does it in his sleep sometimes, which is like weird, but it's okay. Anyway, all of that to say, we bought him a new bed so that maybe he would not be on the couches as much. It's like I said, it's like a couch for a dog. And he needed a new bed anyway. He's getting older. He's 10, or will be 10 in like 2 months. So yeah, we're doing a lot of or attempting to do a lot of updating on the house. One of the things, so we've lived in our house for almost 6 years, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it'll be 6 years this year. And we haven't done like a whole lot. Like, we've done some updates. We have a new roof and new gutters and all that. And my husband like redid our kitchen floor and our dining room floor. We had to fix some things with the electrical. Oh, look, dogs again. See what I mean? This might be a throwaway video. I don't know if I'll even post it, but anyway, we had to fix some like electrical things, and like we had to replace the faucet in the kitchen, things of that nature. Yeah, all day long. This is what we go through all day long. Now, I will say one of the good things is in the summer, the dogs aren't out all day long. And usually I don't mind them, but it gets really annoying when I'm in the middle of trying to film a video and they don't stop barking. Oh, and the mail just got here, so we'll see. When they bark about things like that, I get it, but when they bark just to bark, it's annoying. Anyway, yeah, we've been talking about like redoing our dining room. My husband and I both come from large families, so when our families come to visit, there's either just barely enough room for us to all fit at the table, or not enough room, just depending on how many come to visit at the same time. So, and we don't use the dining room table, just he and I. We usually sit in the living room, or when it's warm out, we'll go sit on our like front porch and have dinner. So it's pointless for us to have a large dining room table that doesn't even seat everybody when they come to visit, that we also don't use. I mean, right now it just collects things. So we've been talking about taking down the dining room table. possibly donating it. Just because, like, I don't, we don't plan on moving, at least for the next few years, so I don't know if we're gonna take it down and, like, store it in our basement for now until we move, or if we'll just donate it, because I have a feeling that we'll, buy a bigger table that will fit everybody when we have a bigger space to do so. Anyway, so we're talking about taking down the dining room table, and then we are thinking about getting, like, a little 2-seater dining room table. Just something for him and I, where if we do want to sit, we have somewhere to sit. So then I think we're also talking about making it like a reading nook. Right now, my books go in the craft room. Oh, see, trucks, all sorts of noise. It's hard to film during the day by my house. Anyway, so our craft room is what holds, like, let's see if I can do this actually. Our craft room is what holds my library books, and we have the, like, Billy bookcases from IKEA, and we have, like, the set of them where it wraps around the wall. And both my husband and I are very, very arts and crafty. So we're very artistic people. So we have a lot of art stuff, a lot of craft stuff. My husband's really into, like, the Cricut, things like that. And so he's got, like, his heat press and all his vinyl, and, like, he does t-shirts and, like, glasses and cups and all sorts of stuff. So that's one of our shelves, that's, like, all the stuff for the Cricut. And then he's into, like, he does the pony beads, where he, like, makes keychains. So, like, he does the lizards, and he's done, I think, a butterfly and a ladybug, and he made me a bee, and it's super cute. I actually have probably showed it when I did my what's in my purse. Yeah, what's in my bag. I think I showed it. So, like, he's got his one bookcase that has all of that. Our little corner bookcase has, like, all of my like, coloring things. So I've got coloring books, I've got markers, actually my markers aren't even in there right now, but colored pencils and crayons. I've got all my fidget stuff is on that shelf. My paints, my watercolor stuff, my oil pastels, so, like, my charcoal, like, all of the drawing and coloring things and painting things are on that shelf. The next shelf has, like, pretty much just yarn. That's actually what I'm in the middle of filming, is the my crochet stuff, like, not the materials for it, but things that I've already crocheted. So yeah, the one shelf has just, like, all of my yarn, and then the last shelf has more yarn, and that's where I was keeping my books. But I'm very, very quickly running out of space for my books, especially the ones I've finished. I have an entire shelf of books that I've already read, and I'm trying to build myself a library. Goals, that's another goal. Like, one day, like, in a dream house for us, we would like to have a library. So I don't want to get rid of any of the books that I read, because I would like to keep them, and I do reread books, which is actually a new thing for me this year. more space for my books and to get them out of the craft room so we have more space for the craft stuff. And then I would like to get like a little chair to be able to sit and read, and then I think I want to get like a rug. So yeah, and we're gonna paint, which I'm so excited about. We've lived here for 6 years and we've talked about painting for 6 years. So now we're gonna paint. We're just kind of figuring out what we want to do with the space. Our house is probably like a standard cookie cutter house in Michigan, but some of the way it's built is not very functional. So we're trying to learn the best way to put things so that it becomes functional. So yeah, I'm excited because I'm gonna have like my own reading nook. We're thinking about painting it, and I know this is like probably a odd choice for some, but like we want to live in a space that feels like ours, and while we know this house is ours, we're gonna paint it and decorate it to our liking, not to what we should, so it's like more sellable or whatever. You can always repaint. So anyway, we're planning on doing like a forest green, like a deep green for the walls, and then I'm so excited about this. We're talking about doing the trim black. It's gonna look so cool. I am so excited about it. Hopefully it turns out as good as we both think it's going to. Yeah, so that's something we've been talking about doing recently, and like I mentioned, here in a couple weeks, well, by the time this goes up, if I decide to post it, by the time this goes up, we'll probably either just be getting the windows or just got them. I don't know. It's gonna fall around the time that this video goes up, I think. But I'm excited about it. They're supposed to be better, like more energy efficient. Our windows are old, like very old. And we have a couple that are like, they're leaking, so they let in all the cold air in the winter and all the heat in the summer. And then we have a couple windows that we're having like changed so that so they work properly. So I'm excited. These are things you get excited about as an adult. Like new appliances and house updates. What else? We've also been like talking about what we're gonna do on the outside of our house. I'm excited because we should be. I think we're putting in our pool this year. We'll see. It was my dad's pool, and they only had it up for like 3, maybe 4 years, so it's not that old. So I am looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be fun. Dog snoring. I think that's gonna be fun. I love swimming. So hopefully we'll be able to do that this year. My husband really wants to put his pool table up this year. We bought a pool table from somebody when we first moved in, but just hadn't had the time or the money to have it installed because it had to be taken apart. So it needs to be put back together and refelted. That, and we wanted to like fix the basement before we did it, but we're learning like, I guess, better ways to go about things now. Like, instead of waiting to do it till we redo the basement, we're just gonna put it up and then we can redo the basement after. Like, it doesn't have to be done beforehand. So yeah, like it's not the oldest house, but it is an older house, and the people that lived here before us lived here for, I want to say they said like 30 years, something like that. And they were an older couple, and you could tell that they just stopped doing the maintenance on the house. So there's a lot of things that needed to be fixed up. So we're kind of slowly chipping away at that. We're talking about painting in here. I'm in the living room right now. Right now, that I don't know if you can tell the true color, but the wall is blue. Only that wall is blue though. Like the rest are this pale yellow color, which you guys have seen when you see me sitting on the couch. And then like the stair wall is blue. And while we do like the color scheme, I feel like I would like to do like a light green and maybe blue. I might stick with the yellow though. I don't know. I kind of dig it. But our kitchen is this awful, awful brown. It's like a tannish brown. And I don't know. I don't like it. I could see it in another room, but not in the kitchen. So, I don't know though. Maybe we'll paint the kitchen when we paint the dining room, because like most of the kitchen is either backsplash and cabinets. So, or our appliances. Like there's not a lot of space that has to be painted.